Ashton getting ready for a matchup with the Iowa Wild here tonight and coming off a 5-0 win in Chicago to get this trip started. What did that game look like from your eyes?
Yeah, I thought it was a good 60 minutes for us. We obviously talked about things before the game and thought we executed it well. To shout out any team in this league is a hard thing to do, and we had a good start to our road trip here, and we got 2 left, and we want to continue that.
Yeah, they've got some pretty dynamic players on that side. So what went so well in locking things down against the Wolves?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we our game plan was put in place. We obviously played those guys a lot. 5 of 7, I think it was. So we knew what to expect. We knew who to, maybe play closer attention to. And like I said, it was just a good effort by our team and big win.
How nice was it to see a few pucks go over the line there in that third period to kind of stretch things out?
Yeah, it was good. We've obviously been playing well. We've been picking up some wins, but anytime you can kind of open it up like that and get 5, it's good for everybody. Good for individual guys to get on the board, and good for overall confidence.
Goaltending's really been a plus for you guys over the last run of games, but what can you say about your netminder and Dominic DiVincentis picking up that shutout?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he's been really solid for us. It's nice as a team, to kind of lock it down for a goal like that when he's played so well all game, and I know that's a important stat for those guys, and so to be able to do it for him was a good feeling.
Got the Iowa Wild here tonight, and obviously a team you haven't seen yet, so I won't ask you to give me the full breakdown on them, but a team that's probably pretty desperate at this point, needing to pick up some wins. So what are you going to have to do to keep the run going?
Yeah, I mean, they are going to be desperate for sure. They're on a bit of a skid right now, and at some point everybody's been through that, and how your mindset is going into those games, and so we got to be ready for it. There's no easy game in this league anyway, and so it's another good test for us here, and divisional opponent. Anytime you can pick up points against a divisional opponent is big.
All for yourself, game number 499 here this evening, on the verge of hitting that 500 mark in the American Hockey League. I mean, what's it mean to you to have that kind of staying power in this league and reach that kind of milestone?
Yeah, it means a lot. Obviously, it's it's a lot of games. I've been fortunate to be in two good organizations, and a lot of good teammates, friends along the way, and obviously it's a huge milestone. I'm very proud of it. Hopefully, there's many more to come.
And how nice has it been to spend that time in 2 organizations? I mean, some guys, they bounce around between a whole bunch of different places. And then for yourself, you've been able to kind of stick with the same group, though 3 stops in the AHL.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's important. I'm obviously, like I said, I've been fortunate to to start out with Vancouver, and we had my time in Utica and then the year in Abbotsford, and had great coaches, a lot of good teammates. There's a lot more that goes into it than that. Getting to this milestone too, there's a lot of people you think about too. My mom and dad, and my wife and my kids, and all the sacrifices they make along the way. These long road trips, it's never easy, especially for my wife right now. But those are things that all go in part of getting to that spot. And like I said, just coming over to Winnipeg here in this organization too, it's been much of the same. Just a great organization, and still love playing the game. And like I said, hopefully I got a few more down the road here.
What do you think that young rookie starting out in Utica would say if he could see you now playing game number 500?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's pretty crazy to think back 11 years ago. I just remember getting to that point and just wanting to get my feet wet, and here I am 11 years later and coming up on a big number. And so I think it's kind of cliche, but just one thing I focused on when I was younger, just trying to find my way through the league was just putting my head down and going to work. I was never a high draft pick or a highly touted guy, but kind of had to work and earn for everything I got, and kind of been the mindset throughout. Just the older I get, just realizing that the time might come someday when it's done. So enjoy it as much as you can, and continue to work hard, and continue to prove and show people that I can still play. And like I said, just try to keep building that number.